This media is brought to you by Polyscope.
In the realm of tomorrow, where techniques mind, we ponder, we dream.
Good morning and welcome to ThinkFuture. It's show 1062. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to talk a little bit about this new system, a couple of new systems from Google AI. And we're finally getting to the point where we're starting to get a little bit closer to a real personalized assistant. Now, these two stories came in on our sister publication AI Daily over the last little while. And one of them was about how Google can call businesses. Now, this has not been a new thing because it's already been done. They've done this a couple times before, where if you're like an extreme introvert and you're not interested in getting on the phone, like let's say you want to call a business and find out, place an order or, find out what time they're open, right? I mean, you can always go in Google and look at Google My Business and it'll say what time these businesses are open. But let's say you're such an introvert that you're unable to pick up the phone and call someone. Well, Google can actually pick up the phone and call the business and sound like a real human being while doing it and get that information and transfer it to you so you don't have to call the business. Well, apparently the flip side is now available. Google can answer your phone for you and have a conversation on your behalf with somebody on the other side of the phone. And I read this as well in the AI granny thing. I don't know if you read the story about an AI granny where if you want to stop people from calling you and spamming you, what it does is it picks up the phone on your behalf and it acts like an AI grandmother speaking really slowly and annoying the person at the other end and basically not being you, stopping somebody from calling you and scamming you on the phone. So it blows away phone scammers, right? But I digress. So the point of this is that Google has now created the ability for us to interact with the world through phone. Now this is just one of the mediums that's available in both directions. So you can actually have Google call people on your behalf and talk to them on your behalf. And people who call you, Google can talk to them on your behalf. So they are, or can, if you combine these two services together, they have been able to create an interface between you and the world, an audio interface between you and the world. I mean, we already sort of have textual interfaces between us and the world with all sorts of autoresponders and things like that. But now we're seeing an actual interface between you and the world that can work like you as a human being. I mean, how much longer will it be until we can actually take these together, combine them into an avatar of me? I mean, why not take these services and have them look through my past social media streams and create an avatar of me and then place this avatar of me between me and the rest of the world. So if somebody's trying to call me on the phone, my avatar will pick up the phone and actually have a real conversation with this person at the other end. And if this conversation with the person at the other end will actually benefit me, my avatar might be able to say, well, let me call you back on that, and then hang up, and then pass me a message saying, hey, I was talking to so-and-so who says he can save me 30% on my car insurance. Well, maybe not just like that. But you know what I'm saying is that now is the time. In fact, it has never been before more useful or required for us to have a personalized AI that can act as our go-between between these AIs. Those guys have huge AIs. They've got tons of people. They have tons of money on their side. It's time for us to have a personal AI between us and them so that we can negotiate, we can survive in this world as a poor human being. Because us poor human beings, we don't have any augmentation. We have to deal with all of this stuff that they're sending to us. We have to deal with the minute ways in which they try to modify our reality online in order to get us to buy more and look at more and see more and do more and spend more. We don't have anybody on our side. We don't have an AI on our side going up against them and taking them to account for the things that we want. We have to deal with this on our own. And man, is it ever tiring. We need that personalized AI. We need that avatar of ourselves to deal with the rest of the online world. Because I tell you, it's pretty tiring dealing with it all by ourselves. That's it for me for today. See you next time, and until then, don't forget to think future.
Pixels and philosophies merge and mold, a future untold, unseen.